Hello. Very sorry that I cannot be with you for this birthday, 10 years of anniversary of the electromobility platform. You have done so much. I want to thank all the members. You have done so much in joining with policymakers to really push your agenda through all these years, and in particular, of course, the CO2 on cars. You have been an engine of conversation and clear and trustful conversation with so many actors. And so that's why I think the electromobility platform has a big role to play in the future as well. I think you have been so key to improve the legislation, really, and that of course we have a lot to do, as we see, of course, some backtracking or backlash on some aspects. So I think this platform remains the place where we have to understand the long-term objective. So you have to do that, and you have to be, as you are, a champion of that. I do think that first, when I look at the future, the work of the platform is essential. First, because we need a deep interconnection between very different actors. We need cross-sector collaboration between, of course, the grid operators, the vehicle manufacturers, among others. So we need everybody to talk to each other to understand the hurdles and the problems to develop fully this electromobility. Second, we can't just think about replacing every combustion engine by an electric one. That will not make it. We need again, the collaboration on the ground with many actors. And of course, multimodality is a key to really truly decarbonization. We have to integrate transport system, and it's good that, again, it's a vision of the mobility and not only a narrow vision on really replacing again a car by an IC engine by an electric vehicle. So we need a system of mobility. We need to think about mobility. And that really deserves a lot more space in the public discussion, that I think you could be a very important actor. So, and that is really important. And we know we have high-speed train, we have public transport, 2 electric vehicles. All this is a system of mobility. And that will, I think, will be a fascinating discussion you can handle, and you will have a very important role to play. So cooperation, thinking, long-term vision matter more than ever. And third, I don't think the problem is we have to wait for anything. There is no time for delay and hesitation. The road to 2035 is demanding, but slowing down will be much worse for any evident element, including for European industry. And we can't take detours. And that's something that this discussion at the electromobility platform, you can make the different actors understand why delay is really an impasse. And that's super important in my view. So in this particular context where climate ambition is backtracking, policymakers are afraid, and some incumbent voices want just to delay action, it's more than ever your role to just tell the truth, look back at the scientific evidence, and show that there is really an evidence for competitiveness and a good future that connect health of people, health of population, and justice as well, if we think really more in systemic way. So I'm sure the next 10 years would be absolutely fantastic, successful, and see you soon. Bye.